Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, it's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. With 22 more yards there and another 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
4 yards.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mayfield sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Cleveland.
A 1st carry now for Nick Chubb. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield down.
19-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got room. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Aaron Jones.
23 yards on the play.
Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I can't believe they let you play.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Kirksey. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Mayfield.
The Packers 36.
Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
To Nick Chubb.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's 3rd and 5.
Rashard Higgins. It's 3rd down. And 5.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Oh, on the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
That's good.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Pass interference. Defense.
No!
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
That's on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Holding. Offense.
Big play! Big play! Get ready! Get ready!
Still first down.
Following the penalty, Chubb. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
He was brought down
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check that 3 somebody. Get 300. Get 300. Check that 300.
Rodgers now on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch the run. They're running it.
Rodgers now on first down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, but it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
The Browns first down.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Rashawn Gary.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are. Packer pressure, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Watch twist. 56 the mic, boys. 56. 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check safety. Check safety. Check 30.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
Right down their throat.
Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin. 48 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
They had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder because he has completed 2, but the interceptions are going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions as he's getting fooled by defenses. They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines. Surface Pro to see what they see.
Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
From the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Check pass. Check out there. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, check. Mike, 56. Mike side. Stay with your man.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin, 78 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay. It got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
1st down, Cleveland.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back now at Lambeau. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And again, it's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Holding offense.
What did they call that on?
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, That's difficult to do.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Darnell Savage. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Kevin Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Green Bay Packer.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Check, hey, pick 26. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Check,
again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect you.
Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great. Touchdown, Packers! Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And it's intercepted at the goal line. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Field's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Rodgers throwing here. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second